Okay, let's start with the reset password request. First of all, we have to take a request and then validate our email. So we don't need the max here. Also, we don't need to have the max and the login also. Let's remove these. Okay, so now once we have the email, then we have to find the user inside user table. So where email, the request of email, and if not user, we have to create a code using random, and it will be 6-digit code, so 1 2 3 4 5 6, and also 1 2 3 4 5 6, and the user verification code we will modify update. Okay, like the code, the verification code will store this, and once we have saved the user, then we will respond back the same message, and if not, then the error message. So the error message we will copy the same, this one. Okay, and here we have to send the email. Okay, so to send the email, I want to use Laravel queue, and the Laravel queue help us to not put our user in the wait, but we can respond back to the user, and during that time it will send the email to the user. You can also read about Laravel queue here. So for that, what we need to do is to go to our env file, and here this is something you need to do, like write any email here from which we will have to send the email, and the user will see like from where I got the email. Okay, this is from address, and here you need to change queue connection from sync to database. Okay, by default it will be like this, so you need to change it to database. After that, we have to search for queue table. This command I will copy from here, and then open a new terminal. I will run this. Okay, migration created successfully. PHP artisan migrate. After that, if we reload, then we can see there is a new table which is jobs. So it will store the or job here, and then it will process. Next we have to run, and we already run this command. Now this we did already, and okay, one more command which is queue work. So we have to run this command when we want to the queue should be in process. So let's start it here, but before that I want to show you. So let's continue here, and if we save the user, then we have to create a user data. or let's say email data, can be array, and here we need to have heading, reset password request, and we need the name, so we can get it from user, and the email, and the code. Okay, these are enough. And now to send the email, we need to use this like mail queue, or the more simplest way will be mail and then to in the email data, and email data of email, and then we can also CC this to any person we want, but don't need it here. So only we need to write queue and then new mail reset password request and the email data we will pass. So we have to create this one. Here I open a new terminal and PHP artisan make mail and mail reset password request. Okay, we created this. It's inside this. Okay, now we have to, first of all, let's use public $data, and inside constructor we will get the data, which is this one, and then we will assign this, the data we getting from here, and then we will use uh, our blade file, our HTML email template or anything. We have to create this, but for now I will create this. I will create a new emails folder and then reset password request file. Okay, blade file. So let's create this. Okay, inside views, I will create a new folder, emails, and a new file here, which will be reset password request .blade.php. Okay, HTML, something like this, and email, uh, reset password request, and here I can use h1 and data of heading, which is this one, and the name strong tier, data of name, and then p tag below as the verification code to reset your password, and then some BRs, and the code we can use is still the same, like below here is a verification code to reset your password, and we can use strong tag here, and then data of code, and then regards, and we can type a name here. Let's say nv app name, which is this one. Okay, yeah, this is completed. Now this one is also good, and here we are sending it here. Okay, now let's test this. So inside reset email, reset password request, I have this. Okay, and let's send this. So request is here. Okay, this we have to use. So in here, and also one more thing, this thing we need to use. Okay, and before that, let's use where it is exist. It's inside app, and then slash mail, and then this one. Okay, now let's test again. Yeah, we have sent a verification code to your provided email, and let's see we have it or not. So I don't have the email yet, and that's because it must be in our database here. Yeah, we have it here. Okay, now this will be processed once I run this command, phpRTS and queue work, and let's start this. Okay, it's saying that it's failed. Okay, let's see where it's failed. From here it's sent, it's deleted, it's mean it's sent, but and here I don't see the email. Okay, so the problem can be this is fine, this is also fine, this is fine. Data and then data. Yeah, I think here is the problem. Doesn't this data equal to this? Okay, now try again. Okay, I got it. Let's store here, and it's processing, and it's processed. And once it's processed, we can check. Yeah, it's not available here. It's mean it's sent. Also, we don't have any error. Now let's check the mail thread, and we got the mail here. And it's saying reset password request. Your mic still. Here is a verification code to reset your password. All good, but we don't have the code here. Let's see what is the problem. So user of code. Okay, so it's wrong here. Okay, we have to type like user of verification code. Okay, now let's try again. Now let's see here. I got it here. It's processed. Okay, now let's see here. Okay, we have the code now. So now this code we will use to reset the password. So let's do that in the next tutorial.